Ah, agora pegou? Que inacreditável, hein? Tá, irei explicar rapidamente aqui. Eu tinha começado, só que aí deu merda e eu perdi bem comecinho assim, mas não vai mudar muita coisa não. Então é isso. Bora lá, é nóis.
Ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out? Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Tá. Eu fiz isso tudo? Claro que não. É claro que eu não vou, irmão. Ah, não. Tipo assim, mano. Eu fiz isso tudo pra cuidar da Lu. E aí eu vou, tá ligado? Voltar tudo? Claro que não, porra.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, little. Time for some nom-noms.
Ah, que sacanagem. Que sacanagem. Te odeio, Kojima. Não, velho. Sai fora. Ah, não. Meu Deus, eu tô num loop. Kojima me botou num loop.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Não, não, você não vai voltar tudo de novo, não.
No!
Ah, tá. Ah, tá. Puta que pariu. Nossa, foi chato de descer ali, mano. Meu Deus. Que bosta.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Bom, eu fui forçado, né?
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Sam. Ai, de volta aos trabalhos. Pô, eu curti aquela roupa lá. Não posso
Go
usar
on.
ela, não?
Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Ah, não é possível. Opa.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Ah, finalmente um coldre, né?
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked porters in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them.
Bom, tô vendo que tem uma brecha aqui, né? Pronto.
Delivery route finalized.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh. No more baby food for you.
Don't you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Queria minha moto.
All right, let's get this done.
Foda.
Only gonna get harder.
Comprimido pra dor de cabeça.
Come on, let's get this done.
Olha lá a falha que eu vi. É, realmente. Ela existe. É a mesma coisa dos mula.
We're in enemy territory now.
Tá tranquilo, pô. Dá pra ser por ali no staff. Quem me viu, cara? Você acha que me viu, rapaz? Você acha? Já passei pro México, México. Ah, nem a tempestade de poeira, não. Tava bom demais, né? Pra ser verdade. Vou ter que me abrigar no... Nossa, corre, 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 corre. Nossa, fodeu demais. Eu sou obrigado a passar pela ponte. Ele só vem chegando. É bem que eu tô de óculos, hein? Pô, que situação, velho. Ah, porra. Vai passar. Tá chegando. Nossa senhora. Passou. Agora fodeu. Não.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
cá. Ainda cai raio. Pô, isso aqui é insano, tá? Onde bateu a areia e onde molhou, velho. Que loucura. Tá vindo pra cá essa porra? Possível.
Buen día, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Pirate decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Nossa, estava morrendo de saudade às vezes entregas.
must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you... That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Uhum. Uma bomba. Boom!
However, I knew I could count on you to get the goods to us in perfect condition. Definitely the
Ter
right
riscado
man
um
for the
ovo?
job.
Uma brincadeira.
We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can... Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Nossa, eu todo fudido de areia. O Boara tá...
Chiral network coverage successfully
Aí, já tem os...
commencing data
Já
collection.
tem mulas por ali. E eu vou ter que ir pra pro canto, já vai me foder de novo. Ai.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Tá.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Eu que agradeço.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse
Koshima,
disposal equipment.
caraca.
Until recently, we've
Nessa
been dealing with our dead by
geometria.
burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into... In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination, all these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that... Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue, thanks... But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a... I hope I can count...
É o mesmo quartinho, será? Não é diferente.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Vou tomar um banho, filho. Nossa. Olha a areia saindo. Koshima. Caraca. Olha minha cara cheia de areia. Que insano. É verdade, ela recuperou o corpo dela? Como assim? É verdade, cara. Fragile. Pô, muito foda. Época do primeiro jogo. Tá. Dormir, né? Será que ele ainda tem aquelas visões? Só foi falar, velho.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work's the same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Meu Deus, Fragile, sua monstra. Você tirou do meu bebê.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
tem um stand de tiro? Ah, isso é interessante. Pô, isso é interessante. Realidade virtual. Ai, ai, ai. Nossa, deu sono agora, cara. Caralho.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for... If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can... We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supply... Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico, but as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth, and we should be able to share all kinds of new data with... I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south. down as far as that so go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll
Please select an item to fabricate.
E nada de coisa, né?
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate some. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Pronto, fiz minha rota.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account so think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Vambora.
Order accepted. Thank you. I will always support you.
Caralho.
Thank you, Sam.
I'm Sam! My name's Sam, too. Yeah, sure thing.
See you around.
Ai, preciso de um carro. Uma moto.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Warning, flight risk elevated.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Mas tem justamente uma caixa postal dos caras, velho. Mas que bosta, hein? Nossa.
This one's for you.
Bom, a coisa tem que ser dita. A paisagem do jogo melhorou muito, mano. Em relação com o primeiro jogo. Porque o primeiro jogo você vê, você não sentia vida ali, né? Não sei, é meio bizarro. Mas aqui pelo menos a paisagem tá bem melhor.
Here you go, Sam.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Aí, aqui já tem vegetação, tá ligado? Isso é interessante pra caralho.
This ain't bad.
You are Sam, right? Did the Timefall give you a lot of trouble? Allow me to assess the condition of... Not many porters care for their cargo this well. But that is why you are the best. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're I can get my... We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead.
La madre. É, tem uns mulos ali. Amém. Não dá pra construir a tirolesa ainda, F.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chiral communications have been established.
É.
Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your Ring terminal. I'm not sure, but for some reason, the fetus seems... If something's wrong with my body, I can't... I'm not knowing. But with one of our new medic... I want to believe I can still... The only people that still live here other than my the last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for too many bandits in these parts. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But had to clean up my act, start living. My friends didn't understand, so they ditched me, left me to what, even though the poor souls are struggling with. That's why we put in the order for... Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a The water carried it into Bandit. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant... You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to... A new order is just... Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment. You can review the specific, so once you're good to go, accept. I'll share additional...
Bora lá, né?
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able... This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Best of luck.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Ué. A água secou por inteiro, velho. Que loucura.
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Feeling good.
Aranha do caralho. Ô, porra.
Done and done.
Construction process now complete.
Keep moving, keep pace.
name's Sam!
A new feature has been made available for use.
Oh, almost locked.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Everything you ever want is here. Giving up, another one too dear.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery feature. Process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo lord? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. Get you going. You sure know how to take care of your cargo. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible... Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Pronto.
Now displaying your current order grade.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you. It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy.
Nossa,
If you want to test
que
it out,
milagre.
we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the...
Entrei de boa.
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so we've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, all to help develop BT avoidance and eliminations. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to so massive that it completely cut us off from... We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, we're gonna make it through this. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain. Our timefall shelters are... After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only down... It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you... We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how buried... As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up like... by the way, you have to pass through some dangerous territory. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime. Please seek shelter immediately. Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order. Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral... This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity. However, we have no... I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine...
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. I know you can handle this. We've issued you a number of... They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the... You can practice using them, and if you'd like to try them out, just accept... Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. According to our initial survey, you can if If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter, will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known... Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crew. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal. All right. I'll brief you on the details.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't... So to prevent that, we need to... There's no short... Since you'll... An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BT. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full... So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PC. You're the only...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route. Commencing route. Delivery route finalized.
Já tô levando, né?
Order accepted. Thank you. Please take measures to withstand the heat. Safe travels.
I'm Sam! Hey! Gotcha!
Disengaging weapons restricted.
enough already.
O céu tá diferente, velho. Esse trem vermelho aqui tá meio bizarro. Essa aurora boreal da morte.
Construction process now complete.
Ai, porra, me ligando no Discord, sai fora. não dá pra construir. Mas eu tenho coisa pra construir? Não.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Porra, eu tenho que matar todo mundo. Ah, que saco. Brincadeira. Pô, que bizarro esse jogo, mano. Que bizarro.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage...
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? No notable damage that I can see. Good thing we gave this order to you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nut. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can... We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid.
Ah.
Now displaying your current order grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting... This kind of spike is indicative. I've shared with you some MP bullets, because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're... Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a ship. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra chiral density levels, and we've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is, what the data doesn't tell us, is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment, now that you've connected us to the network though, we should be able to make,
We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this so for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare. That's both mine and Dead Man's record. We'll keep you posted.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Ai, meu Deus. Sempre eu, né? Vambora.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Não! Porra é essa, velho? Um rosto, mano. morrer. Ai, meu saco, viu? Dois? Ah, tá. Eu achei que tinha que fazer dois, pelo amor de Deus.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Mereço, né? Olha essa geometria, Koshima! Koshima! Como isso é chocável! Caraca! Tomar um banho, que ninguém é de ferro.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Luke come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
É louco.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Vamos rapar o pé daqui, filho. Vambora. Vamos embora.
Hey, Sam, about that, I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. Naturally, we will also be carrying on as... I'm sure you will, but please take care of that lab. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct build them along your delivery route. Who knows? Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with two front. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always... Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a net. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Até nunca.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Ah, é só entregar o presente, tranquilo. Só que isso nunca vai...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route create. Delivery route finalized. This custom cargo container is designed to be attached direct. The words "for Lou" are written on it. Tri-cruisers are now available for...
Pode ser interessante.
Order accepted. Thank you. Please give me your own.
Acho que a saída é mais segura aqui. Olha essa geometria. Koshima, caraca. Como isso é chocável. Dá pra dar drift? Parou, né? Ah, parou, irmão. Ah, você acha que eu vou fazer o drift do Akira? É claro que eu vou, mano. Claro que eu vou. Hollow Roar. Foda. Vai tomar no cu, que jogo foda! Eu só estou andando de moto, eu tô achando o bagulho mais foda do mundo. Isso é Death Stranding. On the beach. Death Stranding 2, on the beach. Morto encalhado na puta. Opa. Vou dar um sprintzinho, que tem um gerador ali.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay, nobody cares, nobody knows. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. A waste of breath, a mindless stare. Simply stone. To carry your weight into oblivion. Deep into the unknown. We had no choice to run from. To get out, it's the desire. Just to wind up alone. It's just how
Thanks for the help.
it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Irmão, que é isso?
It's just how it goes.
Não quero me impressionar com esse jogo, velho.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Ó o rastro.
It's just how it goes.
Inacreditável.
Construction process now complete.
Okay.
Não, não é isso não. Basicamente não dá, é muito trampo.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Bosta.
nobody's home. Maybe outside. Too far from the shelter. Let's do this.
Construction process now complete.
What the hell happened? Lou. No!
Roubaram a Lu.
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Caralho.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Caralho! Que jogo é esse, velho? Que jogo é esse?
was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump without just me. Just me.
Ele tá com cabelo branco. Aham. Será que foi estresse
Sam,
que deixou ele cabelo branco?
I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me. Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Toxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Caralho. Ai, eu vou almoçar. Calma aí, guys. Calma aí. Coitado, velho.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow Doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the Tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
Well, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman.
Hmm?
A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure. Hmm?
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. Hmm? I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
Aparentemente eu vou ficar com esse cabelo dessa cor até o fim do jogo. Cara, que bizarro. O outro também está zero.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Tingir cabelo? O cabelo dele é pintado! Nem fudendo! Caralho, que doido! Caralho! O cabelo dele é... Meu Deus! Então tá, né? Então tá.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Think you have a choice?
Que porra é essa? De novo.
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
O gato. Eu vou sem arma.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Pra onde que a nave vai? Isso vai vazar.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
On the beach.
Can anybody hear me? I'm Sam. Hello. My name's Sam.
Caralho. Eu só falo isso, né? Mas é porque é muito doido, velho. Que roubaram a Lu.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, the big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Ah, o negócio tá quebrado da Lu. Que doideira. Pra ele tá normal, mas no reflexo tá quebrado. loucura, hein?
Strange place, if ever I've seen one.
Minha mota! Yeah!
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Just a bit further now.
Cupid. Conectar Cupid. Tá longe, hein, filho? Puta merda. Nossa, e é lugar, hein? Meu Deus. Me lasquei. Puta merda.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
E agora antes, mano. Que loucura.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Que porra é essa?
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam.
I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the shit, and this whole operation, at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Lachlan, Die Hard, man. Dead Man, Hartman.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Sam, it's Hartman.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Lochner, we're the same.
Eu vou usar Lochner.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lochner. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Filha da puta.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Acho que vai ser o Hartman. Quer ver que ele morreu.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
Aí, viu?
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam?
No.
Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via a popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with the Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Que merda, hein? Eu sou famoso da Kojima, foda-se.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. Some of it may even be... You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Carmen to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy-to-understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Good morning, Sam. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really have anything else to say right now. Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. Another curious vision.
Let's take 5.
No.
Okay. Hey, Sam, you know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultradeck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
APAS enhancements.
Agora tem uma árvore de habilidade. Interessante.
You've been working pretty hard.
Let's take 5.
Ai, ai. Vou dar uma pausa. 4 horas de live. Só esperar dar 4 horas aqui. Porque acabar com 3,59 não dá, né? Alguns segundos. 42, 43, 44. E eu